Hey there, how you doing? You know, I've heard a lot about Americans for safe access and stuff like that, and lately it hasn't been so great. You know, but what I'm really concerned with is global safe access. I mean, this is a serious thing. You know, I want to talk to everybody very seriously. We've lost 4 children in the last 4 days to SUDEP, sudden unexplained death in epilepsy patients. So it's very serious that when somebody needs this, they get it. Okay? Safe access is not something we should joke about. It's not something our government should play with. When a child needs a tincture, they should get it. There should not be a problem with getting what you need. Okay? When we talk about what we need, we have to think about a few things, okay? We have an endocannabinoid system in our body, okay? We must feed that system. It's not a little system. It's up in our brain, and it's how we operate. We have CB receptors, and these things operate based on cannabinoids feeding through the system, attaching to the lipids in our blood. Okay, so how does it get there? Do we ingest it? Oil. A lot of people need this for cancer and all kinds of other things. This stuff works. I mean, my testimony for Hodgkin's lymphoma, Hodgkin's kicked my butt for a while, but this stuff, hey, I'm clear. So bottom line, this stuff, tinctures, I'm not going to show labels, but tinctures work for some. Most tinctures are raw form, acidic compounds of cannabinoids. But there's no safe access, and that's what we're talking about here, is global safe access. Does everybody in the world have access to what we're working on back there? That's the medicine man's drawings. I can't really show them to you because he's creating number 51. Which is a new strain that will replace a lot of anticonvulsants, pain medications, and other things that people just don't need in their system. I've quit taking, I don't know how many pills. It's like 4 dozen pills a day I don't take anymore. I was on 12 meds, and now it's like 3 is, I count on. One of them, one med I take because I took medication before. I took so much medication for epilepsy that did not work when I just needed safe access. And here I am with access to that. Access to the tincture. Hey, does anybody want a dip with some butter? Okay, we have access to a little bit of that. Bowl of buds. Hey, safe access. This is pretty safe for me. I'm not getting hurt right now, okay? Other people have to deal with their kids dying because they don't have what they need. They're not in a state they can just leave. They can't just leave all their stuff behind like I just did for the second time, okay? They can't do it. Actually, it was a third time, or the fourth? I don't know, but over cannabis, it was a third time. Leaving it behind. But whatever has to be done, has to be done. But globally, the leaders must unite. In all countries, and we need safe access. We need people to be able to get what they need. For the most part, it's this. It's the oil. And in a lot of countries, I see they're not even making the oil. I've talked to people in Australia. We're looking at doing the hemp fest in Sydney, Australia in January. We've got other things coming up. We've got Hollow Weed, which is a cannabis cup here, Central California. We're looking forward to talking in a lot of different places. Dope Cups got something going on up in Portland. We're looking at that, and not even that long. We're shooting a couple documentaries. But, none of this stuff pays us anything. We're doing this to talk about saving lives. Cannabis as medicine. Recreational, fine. Do what you want. Smoke a joint. If I wouldn't have, you know what? I wouldn't be here to talk. Because me using cannabis for years while I was racing led to, well, I didn't use it while I was on the track, but for years before that, recreationally, it saves your brain. The bottom line of it is it's a neuroprotectant. We know this. We also know that the endocannabinoid system must be fed in 2008, 2012, 2014. PubMed shows studies. It must be fed. So if we don't allow safe access to this globally, if we don't allow safe access to this globally, people will continue to die.